The deal was sealed with a quiet, decisive sound as the letter file was closed and pushed forward across the polished conference table. The private meeting room was wrapped in silence so thick it pressed against the walls, broken only by the low hum of the city far below the glass windows. So the deal is final, Mr. Cal, the man said calmly, his deep voice carrying a weight that made the words feel less like a statement and more like a command. My manager will walk you through the remaining structure and execution. Calling him handsome would have been an insultingly small word. Kim Taehyung existed beyond ordinary description, sharp jawline, unreadable eyes, an aura that made grown men second-guess their own breathing. He leaned back in his chair with effortless dominance, fingers loosely interlocked, gaze steady and unblinking. Mr. Kang swallowed before forcing a smile. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Mr. Kim. I can personally assure you that the Channel Runway will be one of the best fashion shows the industry has ever witnessed. Taehyung's lips curved not into a smile, but something colder. I don't want it to be one of the best, Mr. Kang, he said slowly, eyes locking onto the man's with surgical precision. I want it to be the best. Is that clear? The air shifted. Mr. Kang's throat popped as he nodded quickly. Yes, absolutely. Understood, Mr. Kang. They were seated in an exclusive executive suite, far from the chaos of photographers and assistants outside. Mr. Kang had waited years for this meeting, had clawed his way into relevance just for a chance to sit across from Kim Taehyung. We to the public, a fashion icon to the world, and something far more dangerous behind closed doors. Taehyung knew exactly what effect he had on people. He saw the nerves, the fascination, the fear tangled together. He enjoyed it. People always felt, sometimes willingly, sometimes screaming. It made no difference to him. Desire was a quick weakness he exploited, not shared. He had lost count of how many men and women had ruined themselves chasing a version of him that never existed. A phone vibrated sharply against the table, slicing through the tension. You may leave, Taeyong said without looking up, already reaching for the device. My manager will handle the rest. Mr. Kang hesitated for a half a second, long enough to regret it, then stood and bowed slightly. Of course, Mr. Kang. The door closed behind him with a soft click. Taehyung answered the call immediately. Yes, Young, what's wrong? Han's voice came through the line, calm but hurried. Jimin and I are leaving for Dubai in 1 hour. Taehyung straightened. What? His brows pulled together. Since when? He just got back from Japan 6 days ago. He didn't say anything. You know him, Han replied. I expected Dubai would happen soon. I just didn't expect it to be today. Taeyong exhaled slowly, irritation creeping in. When are you both coming back? There was a brief pause. 2 months. Silence. 2 months? Taeyong snapped, standing up abruptly. What the hell? Are there problems with the business? No, Han answered immediately. Nothing like that. When Jimin handles something, there are never problems. These are major acquisitions, export, import, long term projects. 2 months is still excessive, Taehyung muttered. I thought you would be here for the upcoming show at least. Han chuckled softly. You really don't understand business operations at the scale, do you? I run a modeling empire and operate within the mafia, Taehyung replied flatly. Forgive me for not understanding shipping logistics. Han laughed openly this time, saying, You are unbelievable. Taehyung smirked. I just assumed you would want to attend the show since your crush is working as the showstopper. What? Han stuttered. Who are you talking about? I don't know. Her? Taehyung interrupted innocently. Who said anything about a name? I was just joking. Han cursed under his breath. Stop talking nonsense, Dave. I don't have a crush on anyone. Sure, Taeyong replied, amusement laced in his voice. Anyway, you said there was something else. Han's tone shifted instantly. Yes, This one is Jimin's order. You'll need to take care of the main task again. Taehyung's expression hardened. Figures. I expected that. You know, he doesn't trust that responsibility to anyone else. Han said, I know, Taehyung answered quietly. And I don't disappoint. I have to go. Han continued. If I'm late, you know how Jimin gets. Yes, yes. Taehyung waved it off. Safe flight. Call me when you land. The line went dead. Taehyung lowered the phone slowly, jaw tightening. So I have to deal with that bastard again, he muttered, irritation flashing through his eyes. I still don't see the point of keeping him alive. A dangerous smell followed, but breaking him again does have its own appeal. He grabbed his coat and left the office without another glance back. The main task was waiting, and Taeyong never arrived late.